morning students. How are you all? Okay. Already how many chapters completed in 4th class computer? 4 chapters and 5th chapter also completed. Total how many chapters completed? 5 chapters completed. And now today's class is revision of 5th chapter. Revision of 5th chapter. 5th chapter again for you. Again I am going to explain one more time briefly. So from today, I will give revision of 5th chapter. What is the 5th chapter? Files and folders. Files and folders. See, files and already I told you, exam also. But have you learned 5th chapter clearly and neatly? Okay. Again I am explaining one more time 5th chapter, files and folders. See, what is a file? What is a file? A file is a collection of data. File means that is a collection of data. File is a collection of data that has been created, named and stored in our hard disk. Named, stored in our hard disk. It is a main. File is a collection of data. File is a collection of data. It is named. We have to give the name and stored. Where we can store in our hard disk, in a computer. That is a file. That is a file. A file is a collection of data that has been named, stored, and created, named and stored on a hard disk of a computer. This is a file. This is a file, collection of data. If we made a one particular document, that is all data we can collect there. All data in the form of words, sentence, letters and numbers. This all data we can make it like a one file. That is a collection of data. Next is file name. What is the next? File name. What is the file name? After completing file, we have to give the file name. See, you have made one document in Notepad or Word. After finishing, when you click the Save As button, there is one dialog box can ask, what is that? Name, file name. That we have to give the file name according to that particular file. Whatever file you have made a one map project. You have to give the according to that project name. That file name tells about the way you have stored and we can easily open with a file name. If we have given file name, we can get whenever we want to open it, that way easily we can open it. See, this file name tells difference of other files. So many files you have made. You have given same name to all. How you can get it is difficult to get. So we have to give according to our file content. That is the file name. And this file we can create a letters and numbers also. Some symbols we can't use for when we are going to create a name. That time this star, question mark, this type of multiplication symbols, these symbols we are not able to give. If we can enter that type of symbols, system cannot accept. That is the file name. Next, file extension. What is the file extension? After giving file name, automatically with a file extension we can see on the computer. Already I have told you. See. myfile.txt. My file is the file name. This .txt is file extension. This is the file extension. This .txt we don't need to enter. After entering this file, file name when we are saved, automatically it can add. It can be added. This tells which program you have made, which program you have created. TXT. TXT means it is the notepad. It is a notepad. You have made a file or you have made a one document that is a notepad. That is a notepad. That this file extension tells what is the where you have made it. Where you have made it. That is this is the file name. This is the file extension. File extension dot txt. Dot txt. This is the file extension. This is the file name. File name and file extension. Next, like this, each and every program, each and every software has having a file extension. Word is having .docx and Excel is having .xlsx. Like this file extensions each and every program is having. Like this. These are the file name and file extension. Next one is file icon. File icon. See, whenever you open your computer, you have seen rectangular icons on the desktop. Rectangular icons on the desktop. That is a file icon. That is a file icon. After opening desktop, when we look at that particular icon, we can tell what type of program that is. What type of program? Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Notepad, this all, and other programs also. Pictures, whatever, recycle bin, this all, whatever icons you can see immediately, you can tell what type of file it is. Sorry, what type of program it is after looking at the icon. That is the use of icon. The computer represents file with the icons. All the files in the computer have specific icons. By looking at the file icon, you can tell at the glance what kind of file it is. What kind of file it is. Files also we can make it like a icons. Already I have shown in when I was explaining that in content pan we used to see the file icons. Yes, this is the content pan. Here files and folders we are seeing now. When we see, automatically we can tell the what type of file it is. If Word is there, W is written like this. PPT is there, P. Excel is there, X. Something. Music is there, music symbol. Like this. After looking at the icon, we can tell what type of file it is, what type of program we are going to open. That is the file. That is the file icons. Next, folder. Next one is the folder. What is a folder? See, next, folder. What is a folder? Tell, what is the folder? Tell yourself. You can tell yourself only because it is not a class to tell me. So you can, when I ask questions, you can tell yourself only. You can tell yourself. You can, how much you have learned, that much you can do know. See, folder is a container that helps to organize the files. This folder only organize the files. Folder only organize the files. And every file stores in a folder. Each and every file on the computer stores in a folder. All files we can store like a folders. These folders we can store in the external devices or internal storage devices. External or internal storage devices. What is the storage devices? Hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drive. See, this all the some only some I have written, 3 I have written, 4 I have written. These are the some storage devices. These folders we can store in storage devices. Where storage devices we can store. A folder is a container and that helps to organize the files. And each and every file we can store in a folder. All files we can store in a folder. That folder also we can store in our computer memory. That is like external or internal. Hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drive, some other. Like this we can store our files as a folder. Next, subfolder. What is the subfolder? A folder within a folder is called subfolder. A folder within a folder is called a subfolder. We have created one folder. In that folder also we can make another folder. हम एक folder को create किया था, उसको अंदर भी हम दूसरा folder भी create कर सकते हैं. जो दूसरा folder अंदर create करते हैं उसको क्या बोलते हैं? सब folder. That is a sub folder. A folder created within another folder is called a sub folder. You can create any number of subfolders and each holds any number of files as well as additional subfolders. In one folder we can create many number of subfolders, and each subfolder we can store a number of files. Means that is what is the use? We no need to make a simply more folders. If we can make simply lot of folders, it is very lengthy process. So we no need to make like this. We can make one folder and within that we can make subfolder. In that subfolder only we can store the number of files. That is the subfolder use. What is the subfolder? A folder is created within a folder is called a subfolder. In one folder, number of subfolders we can create. In each subfolder, number of files we can store. That is the folders and subfolder. See, next one is File Explorer window. You know very well it is. How to open and what is where each part place and the use of each part, each and everything you know very well because last classes I have explained. Yes. Next is File Explorer window. See, already I have explained this completely. See, File Explorer window I have explained. Again, briefly I am explaining. Listen carefully. First, title bar. First, how to open it? How to open the File Explorer? First, click. This is a smart board. Otherwise, you can assume it is a desktop. This is a computer desktop. This corner, left side, bottom corner. Here is a window symbol. Like a 4 squares. 4 small squares are there, na? Not like this. That is separate. See, this symbol we can say window symbol, and this is also start button. We can say start button also. Just click the start button, and here 3 options you can see here. One is power on, power off option, and another one settings option, and third one is the File Explorer option. Just give click in this File Explorer option. When you can give click here, the File Explorer window you can see on the desktop. Now this is the File Explorer window. First one. you have learned how to open. How to open? Go to Windows symbol, means start button, and from there you can click the File Explorer symbol. From when you click File Explorer symbol, window can be displayed on the desktop. Next, first the main parts of the File Explorer are title bar. This one. This is the title bar. See, this is the title bar. Whatever program or file or folder we have opened, that file or folder for program name we can see on the title bar. That name we can see on the title bar. Now here I have opened File Explorer. Here is written File Explorer. You can see on book also. And already I told you, if you have laptop or computer, you can do it practically. You can do the practically. Here it is. We can see File Explorer name. And in same place, this is right side. Remember, this is right side. Right side corner, 3 buttons are there. Cross to close, minimize to minimize, maximize. If when you open that time this window you can see like a small size, you want to make it big size, what you have to click? Maximize button. What you have to click? Maximize button. Otherwise you want to minimize it, means you don't want to close this window permanently, just you want to minimize it. Again you want to open. That time which button you have to click? This minimize one. Minimize button. Minimize button. These are the, and this cross one, after completing program, you want to permanently close it. That time you have to click this red cross button. This is the title bar. And next, quick access toolbar. Here, left side. Left side corner, it is the quick access toolbar. Here you can get the commands, more commands. And left corner of the provide shortcut for commonly used commands, by default shortcut for new folders and properties also, and it is can be customized to add more commands. To add more commands also we can use this quick access toolbar. Next, ribbon. This entire part we can call a ribbon. See, below the title bar to here. This one we can call a ribbon. It is divided in different tabs. But this full place we can call a ribbon. The ribbon present below the title bar and provides various commands for working with files and folders. The commands are divided into different tabs. See, this is one tab, this is one tab, this is one tab, this is one tabs and groups. This is the ribbon. Ribbon is having more commands, various commands for working with a file and folder. Address bar. Below that, see, ribbon below. This is navigation, this is address bar, and this is search. This one, this is the address bar. This box. Address bar means that particular file or folder address we can see in this address bar. Address bar below the ribbon and complete location of the current file or folder. It can displays complete location of the particular file or folder. That means where you have stored that complete location. Folder name also you can see there, in file name also. Both we can see in the address bar. Next, search box. This is the search box. See, this one is the search box. If you want to open any file or folder, you can type the name in this search box. You can type the name in this search box. Then you can get the whatever file you want to open. This is the search box. And navigation panel. here. This is the navigation pan. Navigation pan. This is navigation pan. Here we can see our subfolders or folders. Whatever folders we are having in our computer, that is document, pictures and personal PC and downloads, whatever, how many folders we are having, all folders we can see in the navigation pan. Navigation pan is located left below ribbon. This is the ribbon, below the ribbon. And it displays various V drives and devices connected to our computer. Form of folders. The form of folders. Means already I told you. Whatever folders we are having in our computer, that all we can get from here. And navigation buttons. Here. These are the navigation buttons. These are the navigation buttons. See. To open previous page, this one. To open forward page, this one. To move down text, this one. To go home page, this one. These four we can move. These are the navigation buttons. Navigation buttons. Next, content pan. The main is this one. This one is the content pan. The content pan displays content of the folders or drives that has been selected in the navigation pan. Here downloads or documents PC is there. PC. You have clicked here. You have clicked in this particular folder or this PC. Whatever you have stored in this PC, that folders or files you can see in the content pan. Content pan. When you click the navigation pan folder, whatever files or folders you have stored in that content pan, you can see in the content pan. You can see in the content pan. Whatever stored in that particular folder, that all you can see in the content pan. Status bar. At last, this is the status bar. Last one, it is the status bar. You can see details of the view, details of that particular files or folders. Window displays the total number of items in the current location. You can see total number of items in current location. Particular location, current means present location. How many total number of items are there, that you can see in the where you can see status bar, and it displays the shortcut buttons for the thumbnail and details. For thumbnail and details also you can see the here. This is the status bar. Here, right side bottom corner. This one is the status bar. Understood? This is about File Explorer window. Parts and each part use. How to use each part and everything. Understood? Okay. If you did not listen previous chapters, this particular topic, now you can listen clearly. Understood?